Hey, how's it going, guys? I figured I'd bring you this chest workout from actually a couple weeks ago. Now, right here, I'm showing you some of the things that I do to warm up for bench press. I'm going to try to be better about actually getting some of the more detailed warm-ups that I do for my upper body next time. Here I've got some of my warm-up sets for you guys, so I'll show you some of the things that I do. I really like to try to really force my scapula back onto the bench, as you can see. Bring my feet back, but not have them not flat on the floor, so I've got my feet firmly planted, and I take it pretty slowly. I start with the bar, then 95, and I work my way up. From there, I head on to 135. I try to be really exact with these reps. I don't try to force them. I'm not going to take them too slow, but I really want to be exact and precise with everything that I do as I work my way up. The thing that I'll do too is once I get to some of the heavier weight, closer to my working weight, is I'll do some pause reps. I don't really want to force a lot of momentum onto my joints as I get up there. So as you can see, I've got some 185 right here, and usually what I'll do is I'll let it sit on my chest for maybe 2 or 3 counts, and then I'll lift it back up. 2 or 3 reps, that's about it. I like to change up my splits a little bit depending on whether I'm going to do hypertrophy work, heavy work. And on this particular day, I was going a little bit heavy, so once I got to 225, I really only hit it for 3 reps. 1, 2, 3, re-rack it, and then I move on to heavier weight. Particular day I was feeling a little bit strong, so I was working my way up with heavy 3s. Here I've got 245 for 3. One thing that I notice is that my butt does come a little bit off the bench. It's something that I'm working on, because my foot placement is kind of new for me, so it's some form that I'm working through. I think the more that I work on this foot placement, the stronger that my bench is going to be, and the more efficient it's going to be, and the more gains I'm going to make. Right here, 255 was feeling pretty good. I've got that elbow sleeve on my left elbow for some tendonitis issues that I've had, but nothing too serious, just a little pain here and there. Top set of this workout, 265 for 3. It's a PR for me in terms of weight for volume. Obviously, there's some form issues that need to get worked on right here, but in terms of getting the weight up and not having any assistance from the spotter, it is a relative success and something that I think I can work on and move forward with. 265, I headed back down to the 245 range for about a set of 3 or 4 here, and I was feeling pretty tired. You can see that I'm struggling to keep my hips down on the bench, but overall, for being a completely new form, a less powerlifting type form that I'm used to, not bad for getting it up for 4 reps. Show a couple more sets here. This is the next set of 245. I believe that I only got it for 3 reps this time, but it actually doesn't look too bad right here. Keeping my butt down a little bit better than the last set. Elbows need a little bit fixing, but that's something I can work on. If you guys enjoy this video, by the way, the purpose of making this isn't to demonstrate good form or just to show anything off or make money. Really just wanted to make it to have fun. Just something I enjoy doing, and I thought it would be a fun project to make. Last set of flat bench on this day was just another 225. I think I hit it for 6 or 7 reps. Bar speed looks pretty good right here. Trying to keep my hips stationary a little bit more, but for hitting as heavy of a weight as I did earlier on in the workout, this isn't too bad. Having kind of long arms for me, height of over 6'1", I do need to work on my elbows a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that right now. The flat bench, I only captured 1 set of each exercise. Right here I'm hitting some incline bench press, 185. I think I hit it for maybe 8 to 10 reps. Typically my split for that is about 4 sets of 8 to 10, just for some hypertrophy work, really working on that upper chest. And 185 is it's a moderate weight for me on incline bench press, so not too bad. Doing machine flies, it's one of the few squeezing and pulling chest exercises that I do besides cable flies, which I didn't get in this workout because I was a little short on time. But you can see right here, just trying to keep my back back on the seat right there, hitting some heavier weight on this exercise. Last exercise, at least for chest, I think I hit some tricep work a little bit later on, as I just hit a couple sets of decline bench, 135, really light, but making sure I keep my form good, elbows tucked, shoulders back. You keep your feet up on this particular exercise, so there's not a lot of foot placement stuff I can worry about here, but this is really just kind of a burnout, just putting a lot more volume in that pressing type movement on my chest to kind of work on that, because I've been working on trying to get stronger in this lift in general lately.